Now, the crowdfunding platform Kickstarter has attracted more than $500,000 in financing since officially opening its site to companies in Hong Kong just 2 months ago. But startups and investors alike can face many challenges when using the platforms. Pamela Ambler explains.
When industrial designer Mike Mack brought his furniture concept to market a year ago, he turned to crowdfunding platform Kickstarter to raise money.
There's a bunch of different kind of people. This is an all-rounded community. And people there are willing to support a concept, an idea, and then to make it real in a period of time.
Users like Mike, who wanted to launch in Hong Kong, used to face a number of hurdles when appealing for funds. They needed a physical address along with a bank account in countries where Kickstarter was registered and were subject to tax regulations in the host country. But since the platform officially launched in the territory 2 months ago, users needn't go through all that hassle anymore. However, crowdfunding still faces restrictions there. Early-stage startups can only sell equity in their businesses to qualified institutional investors. To attract ordinary investors, they can only turn to reward schemes, which offer no monetary returns. Of the $34 billion raised worldwide through crowdfunding in 2015, more than $10 billion came from Asia. But regulations in Hong Kong make it less appealing for investors to support local startups, meaning much of the money from this market still ends up going towards startups in places like Silicon Valley.
There's a lot of venture capital money in Hong Kong, but overwhelmingly it's still being invested in the Valley. The investors are looking for those much further, later scale opportunities, or they're looking across the border.
And that isn't the only challenge preventing Hong Kong's crowdfunding scene from taking off. In nearby Shenzhen, factories are manufacturing copycat products at cutthroat prices. And while sites like Kickstarter can help startups market their products, they also become vulnerable to those wanting to steal ideas.
If the product is really low-tech or really generic, then the risk of being copied would be much higher because people can simply try to copy it by looking at it. But then if there's several fields of technology involved in a single product, it's relatively difficult to copy.
So for now, despite all the benefits crowdfunding platforms like Kickstarter have to offer, there are limitations and pitfalls that may deter both investors and entrepreneurs. Pamela Ambler, TRT World, Hong Kong.